our flashcards. We've got aw, or, were, aw, ow, o, aw, I, aw, shun, chur, ooh, ow, r, and lastly, Thank you for being so awesome. Keep it going. You know what I have to say, Super Scholars? Welcome to Wednesday. So we're going to kick off our halfway point of the week with reading. Do you remember what one vowel sound were we focusing on yesterday? What vowel sound were we focusing on? The long A sound. So we're going to keep working on that today. But before we get into all those new ways that we learned to spell that long A sound, we first have to do speed decoding with the long A sounds we already know. All the spellings we've learned before. So for speed decoding, you're going to see all our old long A spellings, and I want you to see how quickly and automatically you could read these words. Okay, first up we've got AI says A, so the word is waist. This waist is like everybody has a waist on their body. And next one, vowel consonant E. So the A is going to say what sound? A. So the word is skate, like to roller skate. Awesome. Next one. AI says A. So the word is claim. To make a claim is to think something is true. I claim this is true. Awesome. Next one. Vowel consonant E. So A will say A. So the word is snake. A slithery snake. Good job. Last one. AY says A. So the word is E. Relay. Relay. If you relay, you give it to someone, like a relay race. You're passing something off to them. Relay. Good job. Awesome. Okay, so now that we've checked out speed decoding and our learning target says, I can match long A words to a sentence in the correct context. So we've done this activity before. We're just going to get stronger at this skill today. We're going to take all those long A words we've been practicing with those new spellings from our spelling list and match them, be matching detectives, to place them in a sentence in the correct context. Do you remember what context means, Super Scholars? if these words have to match the context. It's what the sentence is about, what the sentence is talking about. The word has to match the situation in the sentence. And so that's when we keep working on our context skills as well as our awesome decoding. Okay, so we will get to this page, but before, we gotta keep warming up. So my friends, what are the 4 old ways we know how to spell that long A sound? What are some ways from our speed decoding that we were reading the long A sound? Do you remember? Can you say them out loud? How many did you get? Did you get all 4? Let's check. We have A as a open vowel, and then vowel consonant E, and also A-I, our vowel team, and A-Y, our vowel team. So we've got open, vowel consonant E, and then 2 vowel teams. All of these are ways to spell that long A sound. But remember, we learned 2 new ways yesterday. Do you remember what they are? The 2 new ways. They're both pretty tricky. Do you remember? We had E-I-G-H. Can you say these letters with me? E-I-G-H. All of these letters together make what sound? A, our long sound, A. All of these letters make the A sound. Do you remember what sound does I-G-H make? I, but E-I-G-H says A. That's a little tricky. Remember, it can go from I to A. Good job. Okay, then our even trickier one. My friends, does A-N-G-E, do all these letters make one sound? No, they don't. This one's tricky. Only the A is making what sound? A, exactly. So if only A is saying its name, and we still hear the other letters, do we remember? What does this 4-letter team say? J. Look, it's the soft sound for G. Ange. J. Ange. Can you say that with me again? Ange. One more time. Ange. This one's harder because only the A is saying its name because of NGE. So NGE needs to be right behind A in order for us to say that long sound. That's our clue. When we see A-N-G-E, we'll read it as A, the long sound. Okay, let's practice decoding these 2 brand new patterns. Since they're a little bit bigger and sometimes tricky to see, we gotta work our way up to that fluency and automaticity reading our 2 new phonics friends. Okay, are you ready? Let's see. So first up is E-I-G-H. My friends, E-I-G-H says what sound? A. So the word is weigh. That's the action of finding out how heavy something is. You weigh it. there's only two sounds, A, but look at all these letters. Okay, next up. E-I-G-H says what sound? A, so the word is? Eighth, like eighth grade. Again, there's only two sounds. A, because these four letters are making one sound. Okay. E-I-G-H says A, so the word is? A sleigh, like Santa rides in a sleigh. Here there's only three sounds. A. Since all four together just make one sound. Good job, Super Scholars. Are you ready for our next challenge? We've got A-N-G-E. What sound does this spelling pattern make? All together. This says Ange. So let's see. A-N-G-E makes what sound? Ange. So the word is Ange. Angel. One of God's helpers. Angel. Good job. Next one. A-N-G-E says Ange. So the word is range. Good job. Range. And last one. A-N-G-E says Ange. So the word is change. Change. Good job. So we want to look at these groups of letters all together as one. So we can remember that A-N-G-E is making that vowel say its long sound. Ange. Okay, awesome people. We practiced some great decoding, which I love, love, love. So, before we start our next matching game, let's give ourselves a break for our awesome work. So come on, stand up with me. You know the drill. Get on those 2 feet so you can move your bodies. We want to get our bodies moving and not sit too long. Okay, which do you prefer to have? A shirt that buttons up? If so, you're going to touch the ceiling for 5 seconds. Or do you prefer clothing that has a zipper? If so, you're going to reach down and touch the floor for 5. So do you prefer clothing that buttons up or that zips right up? What do you think? I prefer zippers because I always get super confused with buttons. So I love zippers, and that means I'm going to touch the floor for 5 seconds to move my body. You ready? Okay, here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Shake it all out. Get your arms and legs moving. Thank you. And now, come back, sit nicely in your seat where you've got all your workbook and materials out so you can find our next page. You are going to be looking for, Super Scholars, page 15. Can you go ahead and find page 15? When you look at page 15, you are going to look right to the right side and look at this spelling list, the spelling list. So page 15, I need you to just be looking at the spelling list. We're going to quickly decode these words by looking for the long A spelling pattern. So let's see. These words in green. What spelling pattern do you see in every single one of these green words? They all are spelled. The long A is being spelled the same way. Can you underline that way in each of these words? How is the long A sound being spelled? A-Y with our vowel team, A-Y. Exactly. Okay, can we decode these words? I want you to say them first. The first one, delay, maybe, okay, dismay. Good job. So my friends, if something's delayed, it's slow, it hasn't come yet. If you're in dismay, you don't know what to do. You're scared or sad, you're in dismay. Good job. Okay, so we've looked at those green words. Can you look at the blue words? What spelling pattern do you see in every blue word? That long A sound is being spelled the same way. So what do you see? Can you underline? What's the spelling pattern you see? We have E-I-G-H, that four-letter team that's going to all together make what sound? A. Okay, with that knowledge, can you read the words? This says, wait, 18, neighbor, and then AT. We can see there's two different numbers in this list. 18 and AT. Both having that four-letter team that says A. Okay, awesome. Now can you check out the orange words? What is the spelling pattern for the orange words? Can you underline that they all have the same spelling pattern? What do you see? Did you see A-N-G-E? What sound, Super Scholars, does A-N-G-E make? Ange. So with that in your mind, let's decode. We've got, first one, strange. And then, don't forget the ending. Danger. All the way to the end. And then, change. Finally, at the end, ranger. Good job. My friends, a ranger is someone who takes care of the woods or a big park. A ranger. Okay, so now that we've decoded all those words we're going to work with, let's start matching. Okay, my friends, so on this matching page, guess what? We get a hint. You know how our words were green, blue, and orange? As you can see, the little boxes are orange, green, and blue. Those are our hints. If we're writing in an orange box, we have to choose an orange word. If we're writing in a blue box, The answer is a blue word. So it gives us a clue already. I can't see all the words on my page, but I have them in front of me, so you're going to be looking at your own list on your page. Let's see. Okay, number 1. If you spot blank. I see an orange box, so it's going to be an orange word. What could it be? If you spot strange, danger. If you spot danger, that makes sense. So our first word up here, Super Scholars, is danger. And how is our long A sound spelled? A-N-G-E. Exactly. Good job. If you spot danger, tell the blank. So it's another orange word. Tell the strange. Tell the change. Tell the ranger. The ranger, that's a person, someone who works in a park. So you want to tell the ranger. Exactly. And again, how is that long A sound spelled? A-N-G-E. Good job. Okay, we're going to do number 2 together. What color are our boxes? Green. So that means our words are going to come from the green section. So let's see. Number 2. Do not cry or feel blank. So what did I talk about before? One of these green words is a word for when you're really, really sad or crying. Do not cry or feel dismay. If you're dismay, you're really sad, so you'd be crying. Do not cry or feel dismay. And how is our long A sound spelled? A-Y. Good job, good job. Okay. Everything will be blank. Do not cry or feel dismay. Everything will be, it's a green word. It will be okay. We want to make someone feel better. It will be okay. And how is our long A sound spelled? With our A-Y, exactly, that vowel team. So, Super Scholars, we got to match that word to the correct situation in the sentence. You have to make sure when you go back and read the sentence that it makes sense with that word in its place. And you got your clues. You match your color of the boxes to the color of the word. So now, awesome people, your job first and foremost is going to be to finish page 15. You have 3, 4, and 5 to match the rest of our spelling words to their correct sentences. Remember, when you write in your spelling words, just like we did, I want you to underline what way is that long A sound spelled. So first things first, finish page 15 and all your color matching. When that's done, you've got 2 options of what you're going to read to me. So those 2 options are 1 star, you're going to read the spelling list. So just the spelling list on the side of the page. I know some of these words are big, but you have the decoding skills of all those different ways to say that A sound. So 1 star, I just want you to focus on reading these spelling list words accurately. And then, number 2, for 2 stars, you're gonna read page 15. So you're gonna read all the awesome rhyming sentences of all of page 15, and you can make it nice and fun with your rhyming voice. As for 2 stars, you're reading the sentences. So you take your pick of what you are gonna show me in your awesome reading video on Dojo, only after you've finished the page. Okay, awesome people. Thank you so much for strengthening those long A skills. Let's get finished and get reading.